Go on the cars, go. Go on the cars. You know.
Bruno fam, what's good? Yeah, match day, review show. I got the residents here, King Kobra and Thlogi. Yeah, disappointing 2-1 loss at home to Wolves. Gents, I don't know, man. Tough times. Tough being a Guna. How you guys feeling? I don't know. We'll get into the meat of it, but yeah, how you guys feeling? We'll go with Kumo first. Looks like he might have.
Hey man, what's happening, yo? King Kobra. King Kumo is a nice guy. King Kobra is the Arsenal fan.
The deadly one.
The deadly one. Look, man. Yeah, it's the team is terrible, guys. I feel, you come into a match hoping for a win, and you end up hoping for a draw. That's the kind of emotions that you get with this team. So we are just in shambles, bro. Like, it's just, yeah, it's messed up.
Thlogi?
You know what? We can blame the team all we like. The question is, do we have a manager? Do we really have a manager? I think for me, look, there are pros and cons, but do we really have a manager? Look, yeah, we got Arteta, all good. No experience whatsoever, nothing against him. But the question is, do we really have a manager? Do we really have a manager that can turn things around? You know what I mean? Are we going to be a one-trick pony? Is he not getting backing from the board? Like, what's happening?
Yeah.
What is it that is happening? You know what I mean? I don't know. We look. Remember, Kish, we had a pre-match conversation.
Yeah.
This is post-match, and pretty much what I thought was going to happen happened. I didn't want to say that much, but fuck it.
Sorry, this light keeps flickering. Sorry, hold on.
No, it's cool.
What did I say? I told you it was going to be a one-goal difference. I was hoping it'll go in our favor. It didn't.
Oh.
Our response after conceding the first goal was good, but considered the second goal, and look, we were chasing. Wolves, unfortunately, when you go a goal against them, they will park the pass. You know what I mean? They'll be compact at the back, and my problem is a lot of teams know that when they're compact at the back, there's pretty much nothing that Arsenal can do. There's nothing that Arsenal can offer. Guys are trying to walk the ball into the net. No one is taking chances, and like, I don't know. Can someone tell me?
Look. Okay.
What did Joe Willock do today?
Let's break down the game a bit. Okay, I think the only fortunate thing is for today for us is that Raul Jimenez is all right. You know what I mean? That's the only thing that's good news from our side. But okay, let's go starting lineup first half. Is there anything you guys would have changed from the lineup? And what did we not do in the first half? Because they looked like they had control from the start. I know it was a bit 10 minutes of the shaky, 10 minutes with that break with the collision. Should David Luiz have played in the back four? So yeah, maybe we can go with Thlogi for this one. I think Koketso is.
You know my opinion about David Luiz and a back four. I prefer him with a back three. I think that kind of makes sense for me. But I don't know. How is it that players can pick up loose balls, like in our defensive, in our penalty area? You know what I mean? I've always spoken about this. We know that Leno doesn't hold on to balls, as Koketso is always complaining about. That one thing that Koketso is always complaining about. But how is it that just a loose ball, Jay, you can pick it up, beat the player, and score? I mean, really, guys.
It was actually both the goals were similar like that.
Exactly. And again, where the hell is the creativity? Why do we still have players like Kuma's least favorite, Granit Xhaka? You know what I mean? Why? Why do we play Bellerin when Bellerin is What did he do today?
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Who is drifting?
But what did Willian do? Xhaka was probably I think at fault for the second goal or something. With it's just unbelievable how come on, what's his name? Toro was just running past Xhaka, right? Like it was nothing.
That's
There's a point in the game. Willock has dropped the ball. A guy is open, and his pass is just so messed up. Like what do they do? You watch the videos in training, they're able to pass the ball through spaces. But when it comes to playing, they can't find the spaces. What's happening? You know what I mean? What
there's no
is it that
confidence.
they get told before the game?
There's no confidence because those guys are bad in general. Because there's even a move where I saw because Xhaka was trending on Twitter now. Gabriel wins the ball back almost at the halfway line. Xhaka runs through him and takes the ball away and kicks it back instead of moving forward. He just kicks it all the way back to holding. For no, like you ask yourself for it, and that I hate to always go on this guy, but he is nothing for the team. He brings nothing. Willock was nowhere as well.
But you guys can't blame Xhaka for the second goal. First of all, Leno cleared it right there in the middle, and then there were 3 Arsenal shirts, and then there were 3
Can we
Arsenal
please see
shirts.
you,
Not a
Koketso? We
single
can't see
one
you.
went to the ball. I
We
cannot
can't
see
see
you.
you.
No, but Koketso, that whole okay, it's not Xhaka alone, but this whole backtracking and only trying to mark the man when he's only in the box. Who thought of that idea? You run with the man all the way. They come to even say that, like the Wolves guys are stopping you before you even have a chance to shoot. We're stopping you in the box, or we're trying to stop you there. Then people take shots, they spill out because Leno can't hold the ball, then they get second chances. We have to do the worst defensive thing. And then the team, I think, and I've seen this before.
By the way, don't forget, there were 3 guys around that ball before Leno wasn't. So the Arsenal people are actually closer to the ball. For a Wolves player to go, run on, and then literally take that ball and score.
Yeah, but let me say this. Let me finish this thing. Like the team, I feel like is so defensively geared towards being a defensive team because I know we know we shit defensively, but even with the team being fucking so defensively minded, we still fuck up. There is no point in trying to protect the back because there is no protection. There's no point
to do. We're not good at it at all.
Yeah, there's no point.
Must go cross. Not a single cross was getting to the man besides Williams one.
Yo, those crosses were at the last.
What was the use of crossing? Why did they just shoot from 4? Because that last 10 minutes, not a single ball was even reaching anyone. Why did they just shoot there?
But goes back to what I said. You see, guys, what Koketso is saying.
Why are you crossing? Sorry, you tried 10 times to cross. Someone shoot it from in front of the box, move in front of the box, because there was a bit of space in front. Everyone trying to cross. It's the same idea as it's wing, or cross. If like I said, came late, but even Aubameyang was crossing in. Who's taller than Aubameyang in the team? Aubameyang is crossing the ball in. To who?
Again, it goes back to what I said. We're talking about players. Fine. I hear you, which player fucked up, which player didn't fuck up, but we're not talking about the manager.
But the players are garbage.
I'm not saying Arteta was
when am I going to ask questions to Arteta about Arteta? I think it's time to ask the questions.
Bruh, there's no player in our team who walks in any other team, bruh. Like, there's no one in our team who can walk into any other team, into even Wolves' side, bruh. Our guys are generally garbage, dude.
No, I bet to differ with you.
Ceballos is somebody else. I don't know. We got. I don't know if he cut his corona. He cut his hair off in Spain in the holiday, and he came back another person.
Yeah, but
fine.
If you break
let's
break down.
But wait a minute, Kish, with the same crop of players, right? With the same crop of players under Unai, we had more offensive capabilities than we do now. With the same crop of players, we had more shots at goal, more shots on target when we were coached by Unai. So is it really about the players not being as offensive as they're supposed to be, or should we ask different questions?
Yeah, no, valid point, valid point. I think, yeah, now, the thing is now, it's because of these results, it looks like now Arteta's, obviously he's going to come under the firing line because tactically, Villa tactically leads, and now today against Wolves, he didn't get it right, to be fair, and also the squad, maybe they're not achieving what is needed. But for now, we stuck, what I mean? We stuck. We got
Here's
these
a
guys,
problem. Here's a
we
problem.
got Xhaka,
Here's,
Yeah, sorry,
here's a
Koketso, go
Here's
ahead.
a
problem.
simple question,
You
guys.
you've been
One
playing
of
Aubameyang
no a guy
on the
no,
wing for so
but wait a minute.
long,
Wait one
Okay,
sec. Okay.
Amaya, a
and
guy that
next
has
year,
coached a club in England, took Tottenham to the finals of the Champions League, doesn't have a job. Should we stick with Arteta or should we look for a coach?
It's early now.
no,
Oh,
what I want to say is that you stuck Aubameyang on the wing for almost close to 2 seasons, and then all of a sudden now you want him to play to the middle. Like, and then you wonder why he's not really scoring. He's now needs to get used to running through the middle.
Yeah, and
And first of all, there's no service to him at all. Look at the balls. All the balls were being squared. Nothing even tried to play to the feet, like our Aubameyang's feet. I'm not excusing Aubameyang also for his confused. I don't know what the hell's going on with him. How the hell can you miss that sit of a header? And
This bloody dog.
yo, this team's gonna be a death.
if they're saying Ateta out, that dog is saying Ateta out there.
I'm not saying Arteta out.
he
What
wants
I'm
to
saying
get.
is we need to ask difficult. Cooper, we need to ask difficult questions.
Look, I agree with Ateta is looking very bad. For Kimang, for someone who's always busy shouting, but I think that the move towards us not being attacking, being so defensive, no midfield. Like, I think I saw something else that said we have 58 touches for every one shot on goal. Like, we're touching the ball way too much for fucking no reason. It goes nowhere. And there's no midfield. It's the same thing I keep saying every week, actually. There's no midfield. We just rinse, repeat. We hope for the best. So I don't know. I do think Arteta, he has to now say the problem is him. Because he's blamed, last week he was blaming Pepe for the shit that Pepe did. Where does he blame himself? Because he has to now say, there's something wrong that he's doing with the team setup.
Yeah,
But
how can we shoot that goal if we're busy just crossing? And we're crossing with a team that's got 11 people in the box.
yo, those crosses were
and
amazing,
they're all
bro.
taller than us, a bit stronger than us. And the other thing is, as you said, the midfield.
We need to question Arteta. We really need to question
You
Arteta
see,
now.
my other question is: do we not practice set pieces on the thing at training? Because we had a number of set pieces that resulted into nothing that was meaningful. Absolutely
only
nothing.
like Gabriel's goal, I suppose that was it. Other than that, I think
Look, also that Saka, that one move with Saka, but I think Holding fluffed it and was open almost chance. So
yeah, oh yeah.
that was almost. But Kimang,
But
I
it's
can't.
too predictable. It's like you have to either be lethal in that kind of attack. If you're only going for set pieces, crosses, corners, whatever, free kicks, whatever, you got to be lethal in the air. And I feel we have like two defensive guys that do it. But attackingly, no one's there unless it's like I think Lacazette is actually pretty decent, but he's such a short dude. So, you're looking for, it's weird when we can't, the problem is when we can't cross on the wings, what do we do? And I feel we don't have that answer. I feel
But even that,
they can't do anything. Even when they were trying today, it's like they get confused. It's like we can't release the ball fast enough.
but why not put it to the floor, bro? Because even Bo, and I saw what's his name, Bellerin. There's this one little garbage shot. I think first time whipping it in, and it's so terrible.
Yeah,
Nelson comes in. He also starts doing crosses only. Like, play it on the. Well, what if Pepe was there? Pepe might have cut in and took a shot from the corner.
Yeah.
But these guys are just throwing it in. Oh, bruh. It's the same. What you said, predictable.
This
And
is a fourth loss at home consecutively.
Third.
yeah, the third one.
Needless to say, our last loss at
Fourth,
home was a
not
3-0
third,
loss.
fourth.
Let's not forget that.
To Villa.
No, I think it's our third straight loss at home. I don't know, not straight. I don't know,
Yeah,
but
so it's our
Hey, look,
third. It's our
they
third
said that
straight
this is going to be
loss.
the
It is.
fourth one.
But
No,
the one
oh.
before this one, it was 3-0 against Villa. You know what I mean? We guys, this is just it's too much, man.
But okay, sorry, Wana. I can only see what happens on the pitch, right? In terms of obviously the coaching, but also the manpower is not putting up any work, bro. Like I'm trying to think of who did anything. Like
Was it
Saka
not-
had
Saka was
moments.
Yeah.
Aubameyang, I don't even, bro. Yeah, I feel sad for the dude. I don't know what's happening to Aubameyang. I don't know, bro. The manpower is also not delivering, guys.
Everyone, look, to be fair, Wolves played. They came to beat us. Because after that injury, they took a bit of time and then they just got into the game. And when they counter with a force, you know. And that Traore, all they probably said is Tierney, Xhaka, that whole side got turned. Even Saka got turned by Traore. So firstly, the person that did mark him out the game when we used him before didn't play at all, which was Maitland-Niles. You know,
Exactly. I was about to say that.
should he have made a cameo in there?
Why is he being
and
singled out?
versatile. You could have easily have swapped out a Willock for Niles. You know what I mean? Push Ceballos into a 10. You know, and he becomes like a holding midfield, slotting in as a left wing back. But I don't know. Maybe he felt Tierney and Xhaka could handle Traore, but they couldn't. And to be fair, that was just one side. Then that Neto dude, he was just running havoc on the right. So, you know, they put pressure on us, and I think that's what we failed to do on them. And when they even the commentator said it looks like a walk in the park. When we were attacking them, then they just got the ball and passed it out. And I was like, it's not the same intensity, fluidity. Even if we get the ball, they're not scared of us coming into their box. They know they can handle it, or stuff like Aubameyang tried 2 or 3 chances. So, you know, it's we're losing.
But now, isn't that what happens every game though? Like our wings are so brittle. Like if it's not the right, we complain about. I think probably we said the same thing about against Aston Villa, right? They can exploit us. So I don't know where this guy's technical know-all is. We get exploited so easily, but we cannot exploit anyone. It's even okay. Niles is not our savior, but in terms of energy and commitment, he does more than Xhaka. He does more. He probably do more than Willock in terms of his energy and output. But he's not on the team. He's only had one match now in Europa. Pepe has a man of the match performance. You drop him.
No, Pepe's on the red card. Remember?
Oh fuck! Oh, sorry, my bad. I was like, what the hell's going on with Pepe? Oh, sorry.
The question is Mohamed El Neni and Patri missing? Are those two the key midfield players that we need? Funny enough to say El Neni is in that list, but you know.
No, Patri made a big difference, man.
You see, my problem is it's a question of depth. So when we don't have those 2 players, does that mean Arsenal is dead?
That's the thing.
But we're going back to our problems though, and we go back to the same problems we had before Partey came. Those problems they haven't been. But isn't that a squad thing? What you're saying? There's a squad depth problem, but that's something. The squad is generally garbage. Xhaka has been there for 5 years or something. Guys, you can't tell me what Xhaka has done in 5 years at Arsenal. You cannot tell me what revolutionary change he's done for us in 5 years. We just got rid of Jenkinson the other day. We have so many useless people who just stay at the team without bringing anything. Like
needless to say, another useless player wants to come back. Jack Wilshere. I mean, fuck.
I saw him raising his hand on Twitter.
Okay.
Hey, me, coach.
Yeah, I saw that.
Me.
Maybe we should ask, where do you think we failed today? Where was it that it was just the manager, the players? Where did you think that we actually lost this game?
But even going back to the point, what do they do at practice? Because they went back to that shit of not passing properly. People were losing passes to each other. When the man's right there, the pass goes off. Like, they can't pass to each other, but in a match. I think they're doing that.
You see a man making a run, you turn and pass it back. Why?
They're doing that shit go at Aston Villa.
There was so many times they did that. Even towards the end, we got 15, 20 seconds left. They just kick it all the way down to Leno. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, You know, like where's the urgency here? Like, damn. You know, and
There's
Maybe
no
Leno will
belief.
start taking shots at goal.
There's
Maybe
no
that's how
belief,
we're gonna
guys.
score.
There's no belief. We are cack. We are pap, bruh. I think it's everybody. I concede about the manager. The manager is losing it. We are not an attack-minded team. He can never say that he's an attack-minded team. We are a team that's trying to fix defense but failing dismally at it. But the whole team is set up to defend, and we're failing at it. And at the same time, then come on, there's a drought at the front, and those guys can't even move. Like they all overload one side or they overload the other side. There's nothing in the middle. And when they get the ball, those guys are scared to dribble. I don't know if it was true, bro. You see the stat. Traore had 5 more. There was like 3 Wolves players had more dribbles than the whole of Arsenal. Arsenal had 2 at one point, and then like Traore had 5 dribbles or take-ons. We as a team, we are like we have no confidence. And it's because we probably shit, because everyone knows that they shit, and then
but
there's no confidence.
fine if you have no take-ons, if your passing is good, your movement of the ball.
But the passing is garbage.
You don't have to do it. So it's like you're not taking dudes on, you're not moving the ball fast. And so
What are you doing?
where do you expect to get your kind of fluidity through? But before we can Koketso, you awfully mute there, so I don't know if you want to
I'm
add.
still here. I'm still here. I'm busy laughing at the whole idea.
Where do you
You know
think we
what? No, to be honest, I lay the blame directly at Arteta. After Aston Villa, he said that no, it's my fault. I should have set up my team in such a way, and I failed my team. Have you not learned from your mistakes? Why would you go back and do the same game plan against now Wolves? Against a giant killer, first of all, because Wolves does take down big teams. Like, why would you just carry on like with the same plan A plan? I don't even
I
think
like
it's
the
a plan
fact
A,
that you're
the
saying
same way of
Wolves.
going.
No, but we beat
Sorry
Wolves
to
the last
interject.
game before
I like the
this.
fact that you're saying Wolves take down giants or big teams. We're not a big
But
team.
we're not giants.
Let's not fool ourselves. We
Our
are not a big
name.
team.
Yeah, exactly. That
Not
means we're
anymore.
supposed to be more calculated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
That means
beat
now you're
Wolves
supposed
in
to
the
prepare
FA
even
Cup,
more.
though, I think it was.
Can the guys stop being scared, guys? Can they just play football and not
Does it
and
really
stop being
matter,
scared?
Ruki?
Yeah, no, I'm saying
The fact
that
that we
was
beat Wolves in
Premier
the FA
League.
Cup, does
Premier
it really
League.
matter?
Yeah,
I
do
mean,
some
really,
things.
guys.
So wait, okay. Now, okay, it's bad. We're gonna have a bad night's sleep. But now we got Thursday. We won't really talk much because Europa is Europa and we're doing well. But we got Tottenham coming up. It's a big one. And Mourinho is flying high. You know what I mean? He was even smiling whole press match interview there. So what do we need? What needs to change? What needs to happen apart from Arteta leaving? So before anybody says that.
William out. William must not get close to
Go.
that team. I have not seen if he has done anything recently.
Even today.
Out. Oh, he crossed at least for a goal, but out. Sorry. We cannot have these only one moment things. If you're gonna bench also because of his lack of input the whole game, why aren't you benching William? For lack of input or lack of anything the whole game, except one moment or two.
Xhaka's good. I mean, William's gonna take that Xhaka crown just now. Slowly but surely, he's creeping up.
He's got it. I already hate William as well. But come on,
William.
hey William, yeah, I hate that guy, bro. Like, but Koketso, who goes in front of him now that Pepe is injured? Do we start Nelson against Tottenham? Do we really do that?
Maybe he just might actually feel the whole energy of being from.
And maybe William.
I think
North
against
London.
Tottenham, we must just concede defeat, give them the game, and avoid getting hammered proper. That's
Just give him 3 points in the beginning.
That's the realest answer we're gonna get here. You know what I mean?
No,
Yeah,
but we're gonna do the same thing. He's already a very defensive guy against Wolves. What is he gonna do against? He's done with Liverpool, with all the big guys. He gets shrunk. He shrinks. The team becomes little like shells of themselves. He's gonna redo that against Spurs. It's not like he's gonna tell the guys be more adventurous. He's gonna go back to maybe probably make 5 at the back. I don't know. He's gonna.
The thing is, he's under pressure, so I think he keeps changing his game strategy. Just first and foremost,
But imagine
let's
against
look at
Tottenham,
the
it's
number
gonna
of
go
goals we
worse.
considered. Let's look at the number of goals we considered with the back 3 versus a back 4. You know what I mean? Even if he likes a back 4, if it's not working, go to a back 3. You know what I mean? He's changed a lot of he's changed strategy and everything else, and even the personnel. And at one point, he needs to just decide, this is what I'm going to do, and this is how we're going to play, and let's see how it works. But truth be told, and I said it before, defensively we don't have the personnel for a back 4. I've said it, and look at what's happening right now.
That is true. And the other thing is, when we do play a back 4, he wants to transition to a back 5, by using Saka and stuff like that. But it's like a contradictory move, because you want to move in defense to a back 5, but you want to attack with a back 4. So you want your wing backs to go up and your wingers to go up. But then when you have to defend, they're all up now. Now where's your back 5? So like it can, a clever team can catch us off guard, and they're exposing it. And now with the back 4, you easier to concede goals because he wants to be more creative. But when we end up losing the ball and trying to defend, our Xhaka just goes and stands in front of our 2 centre backs on top of the box instead of actually going to the players and then chasing them down. So he doesn't actually go and close them down. He just provides like a 3rd centre back role.
He runs back. He runs backward. He
But
runs with them.
defensively, that's what they look like they're doing. They just get behind the ball. Let's just get behind the ball.
Xhaka
By the
runs.
way, teams are coming at us through the middle. They're not coming at us from the wing. They're coming at us through the middle. There was a point where they lost the ball. And then Ceballos, I don't know what the hell happened, but he actually went around the person and then stopped running, and the person kept on going down towards our post. But you're like going, what's going on with that middle? Why Ceballos didn't even attempt to run back?
Yeah, they always going.
There's no need to go at the side and attack the wing backs because there's already no one in the center. Why make your life hard going to the wings?
Our team escorts you to the goal, bro. They go escort you to the box. Look, Patty came in, guys. He was tackling people in the middle. We were getting ball stopped. I think even with that time he had that good game with El Neni, they were stopping balls before they got past. But now we're back to our guys. Let's take them all the way through. Let them have a shot. Let's see Leno. Let's see him not catch another one, and then let's go back. Those guys are in a box in 3 moves. We take 50 moves to be in their box. We're not even get into their box. They take 4 or 5 moves. They're in our half. Not even a half. They're in their attack.
Exactly. They are in our half in our box so fast.
Yeah.
But we take 100 moves. We take 100 moves to go nowhere. It's the same thing every game, bro. These dudes are at our neck in fucking quick fucking lightning, bro. I think how many shots do they have on goal or shots in general? I think we had 1 and they had 5 in the first half. Before their second goal. It was one shot on goal, we scored, and then they had 5 shots and then maybe 4 on target or 3 on target. At home, bro, we only had 1 shot, the one that went in.
I think at the end of the day, Arteta's inexperience is starting to show. Especially because now shit is getting tough.
Honestly, what would you do different? Sorry, let's say that, because I'm trying to. What would you do different with our team?
Yeah.
Lineup or setup wise.
Look,
we cannot defend. We don't have defenders. Let's attack like Wenger used to do.
Oh yeah, actually, that's actually interesting because Wenger used to be attacking at the expense of the defense. Like fuck the defense.
I'll just score more.
Yeah,
I remember one of the commentators when Una was still coaching, actually, where the commentator said Aubameyang and Lacazette need to play much closer to each other. They need to play as the front 2 strikers. This lone striker bullshit is not working, right? Do that. fill up the midfield, and let's go.
Who do you put in the midfield though? So you
Midfield, what I'll do is, if I'm going with 5 in the midfield, I would rather have, let's say I'll do, on a good day when everyone is healthy, I'll do Pate and El Neni as the double pivot, Ceballos in front of them, have Saka and Saka and Pepe on the wings, and we go. And have a proper back three. I don't know, you put it as a back three and have Aubameyang and Lacazette up front.
Exactly. That makes so much sense. That's what I was kind of starting to go to. But the whole put Ceballos just in front of the other two.
That's what
Even
I
in that
like.
role, you can even throw
But like,
Wilson in there.
why is Ceballos playing behind Xhaka? Ceballos has been playing behind all game since the beginning of the season. He's never been in front of Xhaka or Partey.
But you remember what we said was that's what I spoke about a double pivot. So the double pivot, you have 2 guys that are mopping up, and we give the ball to Ceballos. Ceballos becomes a bit more enterprising. He doesn't have to worry about tracking
But
back.
but
He doesn't have to worry about no, but wait. He doesn't have to worry about who's gonna shut down the midfield, because then we have Partey and say El Neni, because they've been playing very well together.
But that's what I'm saying though. He's not even in. Like every game so far, he's been behind at the way back. Like I've never.
No, but the thing is, they pay him like so. My change for today's game. Sorry, we got the last like 6 minutes, but for what I released in the preview show, Willian was dropped, Nelson in, Willock and Ceballos you swap, and make Willock sit next to Xhaka and put Ceballos as your 10, Aubameyang up front, Saka. I actually said Holden and Gabriel, because against Leeds they were pretty decent. They were a bit shaky, but they covered each other well. I just felt Luiz in a back 4, as Cloaky said, it doesn't really work. That's pretty much what I said, considering what we had. But I don't know, he just has faith in Willian, and I think like just give Nelson a chance and try Willian as a sub. Maybe he's better as a sub. You never know. He's not trying.
But
we don't know. You know. So.
But didn't we see Ceballos doing well in a more forward position last season or some shit?
Yeah, when he moved up the field. The problem is we use a lot of him for wasteful football instead of what he can really do. So push him up. Let him try 10. If it doesn't work, let's swap it with Willock or swap it with Saka. But I think he'll also be versatile.
And he's putting Willock there instead of Ceballos.
Why?
No, we don't put Willock in that position. Willock's best position is in the transfer market where we sell it.
No, but I'm saying I agree.
His best position is Thlogi.
No, but sorry, I'm saying but he's putting Ceballos at the back and putting Willock in front. Arteta is doing that. This is the second game. Did we not see Ceballos was feeding people last season? Who was fucking doing wonders, and now
But he wants
this
Ceballos
fucking
to
guy
be
at the back.
That's what it looks like. He wants to keep Ceballos.
No, but see, I think we're killing the boy.
He hasn't even moved forward. He doesn't even get past the halfway line, bruh.
Okay,
Like
before we end off, sorry, it's last 4 minutes, last comment, because I know we'll carry on here, you know what I mean? So we'll start with Koketso. He's been chilling there. We can't see you, but we can hear you. Last comment there.
Honest, I'm so demotivated. I'm just looking at everything going, yeah, we just might get relegated. I know it's not so bad that we're gonna get relegated, but the way we are going, I don't see us picking up points anyway when I keep on playing like this. If Wolves and Leeds can keep us down, every other team will attempt to do the same thing. And yeah, we're in a very, very bad situation. I'm not saying Arteta out, but I think we need to start asking the question. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna say.
Actually sad.
Look, let me jump in quick. 10 games, we've lost 5, won 4, drawn 1. It's 5.
Drawn 1. Leeds. Sorry.
It's a spicy party, bro. I think Arteta, I'll concede who said something is happening. It's the technical genius that you're supposed to have is not showing. I still think that we have no quality in the team. We have maybe Saka, who's being dragged down with these assholes now. Saka's not even doing worse now. And I think at one point the commentator was like, he's a new assist king. I think last season he did 12 assists. So the boy is now being so inflamed. I think we went backwards with getting Williams instead of spending that money for someone second tier. The money being what do you call it? His salary, since he was a free, but we got robbed anyway. So I think we are going backwards. It's official. I now think we are shit. I think before I was hopeful, but now I'm convinced we are shit. So
At least you're not soaring this week, Maracum, Asma. It's better. Last week we were just cursing all over the place.
Yeah, no.
Look, my parting shot is Arteta has to wake up and give us something. Arteta has to wake up and give us something because he's killing players. Look, I hear what you say, Kuma, about our players not being up to the task. But we're talking about top goal scorer for one season. Last season, he was short of 1 goal. You know what I mean? Is he really that shit? You know what I mean? We know Obama, we've seen Obama. We know Lacazette, we've seen Lacazette. Thomas Partey, yeah, well, he's new now, but we know what he can bring to the club. We have players that can bring us something. And when you lose against a team where the quality that we have, or we're supposed to have, and the amount of money we've spent is far greater than what they have, you need to start asking questions about management. We don't have a choice. You have to. So I think that is my parting shot.
Well, guys, thanks so much.
I would love to see Tobias forward, bro. For once, bro. Yeah. And fucking Willock, bro.
But Tottenham, so we'll have to see. But guys, thanks so much. As you heard it from our residents here, we're
gonna get the meeting.
We're all not too happy. Till the next match day, I suppose.
Guys, peace out. I'm too upset.
Till the next match day, it's King Kobra, Thlogi and Koketso, Spoonacast Essay. We out.